I'm Paul Catherall and I'm an illustrator and printmaker. The good thing about printmaking is that it's very step by step. A lot of work goes into the initial design and the sketches, and it's complete concentration, but then you move on to something that's quite physical and quite manual.
Today in the UK, the police will receive more than 1,200 calls reporting domestic violence. More than half will be homes with children living in them. For those children, someone, maybe someone they love, is getting hurt.
I saw my dad fighting with Mum. They were hitting each other. My dad used to do the hitting.
The infant brain develops and multiplies rapidly in the first 3 years of life. At birth, we all have 50 million synapses, connections in our brains. It's an incredible number. But by age 3, that has to 1,000 trillion. It's created by experience.
At one point in your life, you're a vulnerable kid whose lack of knowledge some people take for advantage. But you are no longer that same child. Smarter and wiser, you are careful of who you trust, who you go with, who you talk to.
So during our matinees, we're able to explain to them how that works, their relationship with dance. It spreads the word to young people that this is a serious profession that you can be part of if you want to, even to work in the theatre, to be an audience member, just to appreciate it, to actually train to be a dancer, to work backstage, to work in design, to work in lighting. And watching someone dance on stage, you don't need to know anything about it to appreciate it.
When I was a young boy, I loved dancing from a very early age, you know, and I'd watched it on films. I didn't really know about modern dance or ballet or anything like that, but I loved movie musicals and things I'd seen on TV, and that's how I got into dance. It was always there. As a boy in Walthamstow, East London, it wasn't the sort of thing that you would talk about at school. I wish it had been, and I think things have changed so much now, and I think it is with all the great things that have happened to popularise dance, and you know, people in the dance world sometimes would just go, oh, not another mention of Billy Elliot, or you know, Strictly Come Dancing on TV, these sort of things. But I think they're brilliant because they've actually excited people about dancing again. They've made it cool to dance. They've made it seem possible for people to dance.
It's given me a visibility that I hadn't had before, and it's also really great to collaborate with very large projects with a company that's, you know, had over 100 years of experience of doing the best work. I grew up in a family where everybody was a dancer. You know what I mean? My older brother was an amazing dancer that was known by loads of people around the way, and I was really, I guess I want to be my brother. Do you know what I mean?
There needs to be a bridge, if you like, between people, young people who would like to aspire and be inspired. And you know, when I was young, I remember that I always felt, oh, I don't know if I could ever. That's a really special place. I don't know. Maybe they're very special people, but actually they're not. They've been fortunate to have a certain training, but through the education work, there's been a bridge, and so you feel actually I can see a pathway.